In this video, we're going to talk about investing in real estate in Mobile, Alabama. Now I'm standing here at the intersection of Cottage Hill and Schillinger, one of the busiest intersections in all of Mobile, but the reason I'm doing that is there are banks absolutely everywhere. Now this is like a hub for business and activity in the area, but also there are a lot of investment property potentials in this area as well. But we're going to hop in the car and we're going to go around and we're going to see several examples. Just over the last week, I showed 3 different out-of-town buyers who came in from out of town specifically to see investment real estate. So we're going to talk about all that. We're going to cover a lot of details, but we're going to show you the inside scoop on what it's like if you want to grow that investment portfolio, but you want to do it the right way. Hey, my name is Jeff Jones with Keller Williams right here in the beautiful city of Mobile, and let me tell you, the weather today is absolutely gorgeous. It is in the spring, and well, I've got a long sleeve shirt with the sleeves rolled up, and the weather is perfect, which is really one of the big reasons that people like to move here. But the first stop along the journey today, talking about investing, well, I'm standing right in front of the University of South Alabama. So I've got lots of beautiful buildings behind us, and the university is literally exploding with excitement because of a new football program and stadium they've got going on, lots of really popular areas of study. So, you know, that's maybe enough for another video later about the University of South Alabama, but the point I'm making is all these students, well, they have to have a place to live. And so the university, they've got lots of dorms, they've got, you know, fraternities, sororities, all sorts of things, but right across the street from the University of South Alabama is a neighborhood called University Park. And University Park is a really, really popular area that's been around for a really long time. And so, you know, from an investment standpoint, if you're looking for something, a single family home, maybe a 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom, 2-bath house, want to have that rent between $1,200 and maybe $1,800, well, there are lots of places that are going to be close to this area that can help in that department, but also, this is where it gets really interesting. You see, a lot of families, they may not want their child to live in an apartment or live in the dorm. They want an alternative option. And so this is where you, coming into town, can buy a house and provide that housing where 2, 3, 4, however many students can rent out an individual room, often at a higher price than what a single family would pay on a monthly basis. So lots of different options here. Most of these houses are going to range from, you know, maybe 1,400 to around 2,000 square feet. They're going to range in price from around 170,000 on up, you know, I don't know, maybe 260, 270. But I'm going to show you some other areas around as well that are a little less expensive. But this is just one of the ways you can look at investing in Mobile. So you can do it for college students, you can do it for single family residents, multiple options, but this is something a little non-traditional that maybe some other cities don't offer because they don't have this incredible university right in the hub of the city. Now this location, it's a great location for investors as well for multiple reasons. But let me tell you about where I'm standing. So I'm right here at the corner of Old Shell and this is Parkway. Now if you'll notice there's obviously a park behind me, but then on the other side, you've got the International Food Pack. I made another video on that about grocery stores around Mobile, but this place, it is legendary around Mobile for having some of the most amazing food that can't be found anywhere else. But also, a little bit further down the road, you've got the Maple Street Biscuit Company. That's pretty incredible also. And so all of this area, Spring Hill, well, you've got this neighborhood over here called Spring Hill Village. Now, a lot of these houses, well, they've been here for a very long time, but you want to talk about character, this place has it. So whether it's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, or a 3-bedroom, 1-bath, a 3-bedroom, 2-bath, or even some of them a 4-bedroom, well, what you're going to find is a lot of variety, and you're going to find older houses, almost no slabs. Most of the houses, they're on piers, and you know, they're off the ground. Of course, that's the way they did it many years ago, and people who live here, they absolutely love it for that reason. You've got a lot of character, you've got older windows, you know, some of the houses, well, they're gonna need some repairs, you can tell, but a lot of people will pour money into this neighborhood because it's got a huge potential for staying consistent and having a lot of return from an investor standpoint. Are there a lot of house flippers? Yep, a lot of folks do that as well. But this is the place where I believe, I'm confident, that if you invest here, you'll always have a positive return on your investment because of the number one reason in real estate. What is that? Location. So the third stop on this tour is one of the largest neighborhoods in all of Mobile, and I've made several videos about it, but it's the neighborhood Pinehurst. Now, it's located right on Airport Boulevard, which is the road just in the distance. But if you'll notice, I'm standing in front of a bank. On the topic of investors, I will tell you that Pinehurst is very popular. The reason why is it's popular for three different areas. Number one, single-family homes. Number two, college students, because it's really close to the University of South Alabama. And number three, it's also becoming very popular with retirees. Now, I'm going to throw in number four in there also, that there are very few areas in Mobile that have a lot of duplexes. Well, there's one street in Pinehurst that is just wall-to-wall duplexes. As you drive down, they're everywhere. So from an investment standpoint, you've got the single-family home, and then you've also got some duplexes. Now, the thing about investing in Mobile, I will tell you from a renter standpoint, what I'm finding from a lot of the property management companies is the general rule of thumb is rent is about $1 a square foot. So if you're down there around 1,000 square feet, well, you can guess that rent's going to be around $1,000. And as you go up, you know, a lot of houses in Pinehurst are going to be in that 1,400 to 1,600 square foot range, and the rent will reflect that. So I wanted to wrap up by letting you know that there are lots of options in Mobile. Of course, we started out, you know, you've got the University Park area, University of South Alabama close by. You've got the Hill Village area, lots of walkability there. And then of course, Pinehurst, so much around it. And knowing that, if you come here, you connect with me, and you want to see houses as an investment option, well, we're going to have lots of opportunities for you. So please reach out. You know, I always tell people that it's me who answers the phone. I don't pass you off to somebody or an answering service. So call the number on the screen, shoot me a text, shoot me an email, any way you want to connect. I'll look forward to hearing from you. And I want to show you all the things about Mobile, because Mobile really is great. It's where I've lived my whole life, and I plan on living the rest of my life. So let me know if you have questions, you know, but also maybe you do things a little differently. Maybe you're not so much into video, but you're into podcasting. Well, I've got a podcast. You can check it out to the link below. It's Living in Mobile Podcast. I've got guests that talk about all sorts of things, and everyone has a story about Mobile. But also, you can check out the City Guide, which is like a relocation guide. Click the link below and you can get a free download and you can learn about all things Mobile. But what we're gonna do with these next few videos, we're gonna focus on some things that I haven't focused on in the past. You know, if this is the first video you've seen, be sure and check out my channel. We talk about all the things around Mobile, from grocery shopping to 2-bedroom houses, to mansions, to Spring Hill area, to different colleges, all about anything you could imagine. But we're going to move forward in a different direction, not only talking about investing, but some other things. And we're getting that content from people who actually move here. And they told me, they said, Jeff, you know, before I moved here, I wish you made a video about this. So that's what we're going to talk about, are all the things that people want to see when considering making a big move to Mobile, Alabama.